Hello, welcome to Go Beyond Betty. Today I want to make you my favorite seasoning for grilled chicken. It's definitely my mom's too, so that's why I'm doing this one. I love to do this for a big batch day, but since you probably don't know what it is, then let's just do it one time. Anytime I marinate chicken, I really love to give it 2 days. I think it really seeps in and just gives it so much more flavor. So I have just one package of chicken thighs, boneless, skinless, from Costco. So they tend to be roughly 1 pound. It's 4 full-size chicken thighs. And then I'm gonna make a spice rub. So I'm gonna keep extra of the rub in case I wanna do my own big batch day. But you might have heard of chicken adobo before, and there's a couple different variations of adobo. This is something you could buy in the store. It's not my favorite. I wouldn't necessarily recommend it, but it's probably more similar to this version than the Filipino version of chicken adobo, which I also love. We'll have to do another time, but totally different flavors. Not alike at all, but spelled the same way, said the same way. So this is mostly just salt and garlic and turmeric, oregano, and then a bunch of bad caking ingredients. But we're gonna use the real deal stuff today. So like I said, this mixture is gonna make a lot. You're not gonna need it all today, but it's pretty easy to remember. So we're gonna be using garlic powder, lemon pepper, onion powder, oregano, you can use regular or Mexican, cumin, and then I like to use red chili powder. So red chili from New Mexico. You could probably use any kind of ground red chili powder. You can probably find any at any grocery store. So let's just start with 1 tablespoon of each except the cumin. Cumin I like to do 1 teaspoon. So try to just keep in your mind like one big of everything except a small one of cumin. So we have all of our dry stuff mixed up. I don't put salt with it. I keep salt separately. I always tend to use about 1 teaspoon of salt on my meat. So I like to salt my meat appropriately. I like to keep it pretty much balanced, 1 teaspoon per pound. And then I can do about 1 tablespoon of this mixture. So the rest I just keep stored in a Ziploc, or if you have an extra container from leftover spices, you can just keep it in there. Then I like to use the juice of 1 lemon, but if I'm gonna use a lemon anyways, I might as well use the zest. So if you have a microplane, that's probably the easiest thing to use. I tend to use it inverted like this, and then it just collects all the zest for me. Okay, so we have our lemon zest, and then I will juice it. When I squeeze it myself, I try to just keep my fingers loose so I can catch the seeds, but the juice will run through. Because yeah, this puppy is juicy. Thank you, Costco. Costco always has the best lemons. Just give it a good mix. If you're not scared, go in there with your hands. Especially with the salt, the lemon zest, you want everything to really be fully coated. Thighs have a lot of little nooks and crannies, so you want to make sure it gets in everything. So if I was you, I would do this test and see if that works well for you. If you want a lot more flavor, you could always add maybe 1.5 teaspoons next time, or do more lemon juice. I don't think you'll need more salt. But these, again, you could freeze them just like this and they're 100% ready for the grill. So we're gonna keep these in the fridge for 2 days and then grill them up and show you how delicious they can be. So we'll see you in a couple days. We did use a charcoal grill. You could use gas just as easily. I did make an awesome kind of fruity salsa. We have some pickled onions that we just always have in the fridge. And then I put a little, for extra crunch, I put some red cabbage, just plain. I didn't do anything to it. And then I did just put a little squeeze of lime. Mercy. There's so much flavor. It's so zesty. And then this little hint of sweet, crunch, sour, salty, not a lot of heat. So if you want extra spice, you're gonna have to put a little extra hot sauce or extra red chili. I think any kid would like this, and any adult would have to love it. I think flour tortillas would be just as delicious as well. These are just kind of a blue corn, plain corn tortilla. but it's delicious. Try a batch first with maybe 1 pound of chicken. See if you want more salt, see if you want more acid. So see what you like, see what your preference is, and then make your big batch of stuff. And these can just sit in the freezer, ready to be grilled at a moment's notice and have a delicious dinner on the table. So thank you for joining me at Go Beyond Betty, where you are taking whisks in the kitchen. We'll see you again next time. Bye. I hope it was light enough.